Let's take a look at one of the time-saving features that Kami offers teachers. So I'm just going to click on Kami here, and it's going to take us to our dashboard if you've already synced that up with your Google account. And of course, right up here at the top, it has your normal ways that you can open up files. It now has the Kami Library button. You can create from a new page. You can do your Google Classroom assignments. But this right here is what we're focusing on today. It's called the Split and Merge. And this is one of those tools that you may have just overlooked over time, but it allows you to kind of mix and match existing files. So a lot of times we have our favorite things that we like to use when we're doing a particular unit or a particular standard, and those come from different sources. Uh, Previously, we've always had to go to the copier with those different packets and kind of make copies of each thing. You may have had to scan it in, however, you've done that in the past, but now you basically can go in and open up those files that you have and pick and choose and digitally staple those together into one file that you can then push out to your students. So I'll show you how this works. It works in conjunction with your Google Drive. So that's super nice. I'm going to be using something that I purchased from Teachers Pay Teachers in the past, just to kind of show you how this works. That is a PDF, so it's in the natural format. So I'm just going to search for the name of the file, and it will go and grab it for me. I'm just going to select that and then hit select. And what Kami will do is it will go to my drive, it's going to pull up that packet, and then basically it's going to open it up. Before this, you probably would be able to double click and open that up, but then you would have to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and then save different pages. And it was just a process. So this just kind of makes it a little bit more mainstream. Depending on the number of pages in the packet, it may take just a minute for it to load. But you can see here that it will allow you to split up pages. It will allow you to duplicate them. And then really this export button is the one that we're going to be focusing on. You also have the ability to click on pages while holding down that control button, and you're able to select more than one at a time. So that's just a quick time saver that may or may not help you. You're able to also rotate the pages here. There's different tools across the bottom, and you can clone the page or throw it in the trash. So the way that this works is you are going to select the pages that you would like. So I'm just going to jump over here. It's going to take just a minute for these to load, and I'm going to grab page 26, which happens to be a reading passage. And then I want the questions that go along with that page to come down here at the bottom as well. So we'll see. Just a second. I try to rush it sometimes. But you want to click that, and then there's a writing portion that goes along with that particular passage as well. And it does this over and over and over with different topics. But now I have the passage, I have the questions that go along with it, and the writing prompt. So I want to digitally staple that together. I don't have to worry about downloading the entire file. I don't have to worry about going to print off that. Now I'm able to come in and I can rename this to Amazing Autumn. So it's no longer just a part of a big packet. And then I'm able to export that in a couple of different ways. I can just take it to my downloads and then pull it up into Seesaw or pull it into Google Classroom or Schoology. Or I can go ahead and save that into my Google Drive into a particular folder so that I don't have to keep doing this year after year after year. So for time purposes, I'm just going to click download files right now instead of saving that to a particular folder. And just that quick, what it just did is it stitched all of those 3 pages together. I'm now able to come over and save it to my device where I can work with it in the future. But the beautiful part is when you click on that, now it has the passage, it has the questions, and the writing prompt, and that's all that is in that particular one. So now I'm able to share that with my students through one push and one link very easily. So I love the split and merge tool.